Welcome back. We are playing Victoria 3, and we are playing as Nameless China. There's this quote by Nietzsche that I'm reminded of, goes something like this. When you fight monsters, you should take care, lest you become a monster yourself. And as you gaze long into the construction queue gazes back into you. Today we are going to be going to 69,000 construction, which I've prepped in the interim. We have over 3,000 items in the construction queue already. This is over 200 pages of construction. We are going up to 2K construction centers in the construction queue. I don't think we're going to keep this queue filled. I don't know how we possibly could. We almost have all of the rural areas built out already. You know, there's not that much left. But we're going to go for it because this needs to be done. Nietzsche has another quote, which I'm quite partial to. Joy is the feeling of your construction increasing. Now, the real quotes is, the abyss gazes back into you. As you gaze long into the abyss gazes back into you. And of course, joy is the feeling of your power increasing, but we are going to press the forbidden button. And go to arc welding, which instantly jumps our construction up to 27,000. And then this should, I hope, bring us up to around 45,000. And then we will somehow try and get to 69,000. I don't know. There's a bunch of ... 69k construction. You know, step 1, turn on arc welding. Step 2, put 900 in the queue. Step 3, ... Step 4, 69 construction. So we've also kind of evaluated that I don't think it's possible to do a world conquest anymore. We're getting bricked too hard, and this was kind of the tale of last episode, what we decided. We're getting bricked too hard by the fact that we just have our subjects having revolutions, and I think next time if we were to try a world conquest, the way to do it would be we have to conquer more countries as opposed to vassalizing them in order to avoid these rebellions. Also notably, most of these revolutions that are occurring... So the big thing is I think my computer can't handle it, and immediately we are frozen up here. I don't even know if the recording's going. Okay, we got frozen up once we turned on the construction. Now there's a ton of the construction queue. I think I'm going to try and keep construction around 1,400 or something. Like this. But, yeah, if we try a world conquest again, more conquering. Also, notably, I think a lot of the countries that are revving are the smaller countries. Obviously, Netherlands not that small, but... also, what we'll be doing is we will be trying to dramatically overhaul our laws and try and mess around as a kind of long-term effort thing. I think what we're going to try and do is... We don't really want the armed forces super strong. Oh my god. This actually just might be unplayable with 27,000 construction going, in which case we kind of brick the run. But, it's so slow. I don't have like a slow computer, but it's too much construction. The forbidden button was forbidden. It was verboten. It's going so slow. We can even up the speed, it doesn't matter. We clicked the plus button, by the way. Yeah, I imagine this is both unplayable and unwatchable. So the bonuses these guys give is not that big. Miltech cost is useless now, and patriotic fervor is also useless. So what we're going to try and do is we're going to... because it gives offense... Well, it's useless for us now. It's actually quite a good one. So what we're going to try and do is we are going to try and get in power with over 20 clout, the trade unionists, the rural folk, the literati, and the Confucian scholars. Which I think would be kind of ideal for like... This is like... Look at this. It's just so slow. Construction, please. I'm terrified to zoom in, by the way, because of all the stuff that's building here. I think, like, it might just actually crash the computer. Look at this. The Monday morning, it's like, it's got to think for like 10 seconds on Monday morning. We're not like zoomed in. We're not like loading any assets. We're just like fully zoomed out, right? Which should be the easiest on the performance. This really is the forbidden button. Maybe I'll go up to 69,000 construction and then delete a bunch of them. Just for the memes. We also are expanding a bunch of universities because in order to get the egalitarian society, which will complete... we're all zoomed out here. In order to get the egalitarian society, we do need over 90% literacy rate, and this is the last one, and we just have to do it... we have to play until the end date as well. But we are probably not playing until the end date with this construction, to be honest. Also, a third thing is we want to get 50 billion. So this is kind of the new goals for the run. Over 50 billion GDP. And of course, much lag, much excite. Oh my god, more construction centers finished, because I had 900 in the queue. Look at this baby go. I imagine this is just, like, unwatchable, right? Unless, like, the only thing featured here is not gameplay, it's just me talking. Ooh, we didn't mean to construct that one, but who cares? Now, notice I'm moving around and clicking. I know you guys can hear the clicking. And, the game is not very responsive with this. Yeah, we could just be at speed 5, it doesn't matter, right? We move at the speed of construction, really, to be honest. This is what happens when you press the forbidden button. There's even more construction in the queue. Like, I haven't finished all the construction centers that I queued up before this episode started. Alright, so all incorporated territory now has 2 constructions, or 35 construction centers. You don't say. Franco-Canadian migration. The Monday morning will has to think for forever on Monday morning. We still have 400 construction centers in the queue. Let's look at the price of our goods and see if they've shot up. I don't think, yeah, it's still hardwood, but the construction is not really driving up the price of goods too much in terms of overall, like, the overall consumption of the goods. Let's take a look here. What's per level? Just tell me all of them. So, like, 168,000 steel in total we're using. If we look at steel prices, it's starting to pick up a little bit. Yeah, steel's expensive, but we're only running over by, like, basically the amount we're using, which is interesting. But also iron's expensive, and, like, we can't make it cheaper. We're gonna annex some people, though, once these 2 wars finish. Rights of assembly? Perfect. Rights of assembly is more repressive than what we had and allows us to suppress groups, interest groups now again. Which means we might turn off some of our consumption tax. Ooh. I was gonna say complain, like, somehow we're not making as much money anymore, but I know exactly why, because we just went from, we tripled the construction from 14k to 42k. And so let's see about passing some more laws. The queue is starting to, the queue also drives lag, so, like, as our queue actually, like, finishes out, so, like, now we don't have a full queue, it should be a little bit better. Okay, this is playable. We're actually going to lower to speed 3, and we're not going to try and keep up with this queue. It's just, there's no way I don't have the sanity for that. We're trying to go cancel Republic. Wow, only the armed forces support it now. And this is going to be really, really shake up the cloud. Like, the industrialists will get really weak. We want to suppress, I think, the petite bourgeoisie. What are we spending our authority on? I think we're going to turn on off Chongqing. And maybe the luxury furniture tax in order to suppress the petite bourgeoisie. $69, nice. Yeah, Chongqing is the least, I think, profitable of these. It also will general protest. I say fire the theocrat. Oh, maybe we fired the wrong guy. Alright. We're still somehow making money. And then, let's see, we want to suppress the petite bourgeoisie. Oh, we can't suppress them yet? Right. Oh, because we don't have enough clout. We gotta turn off the tax. Which should raise standard of living a little bit. And now we're finally losing money after forever not. But of course we have gold reserves of 6.6 billion. I don't think we could try and nuke that even if we wanted to by the end of the game. So we're gonna see if we can crank up the standard of living to 30 on top of all the other things we mentioned that we want to do. That is also driving up our radicals quite a bit, if I recall what that does. Yeah. So, that's not an ideal one to have. Ooh, much lag, much excite. Take on debt accepted. And we have no more wars currently going on. Okay. I guess I wasn't paying super close attention. Why don't we annex either Great Britain or France? Now again, if we want to try and continue with the world conquest, I think we could do it if we had 5 or 6 more years, but I don't think we could do it at this juncture. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to annex someone, but I'm just trying to think who we want to annex. Great Britain makes sense, I guess. Really expect them to just back down. In case they don't. We'll just place those two. We'll unpause. Man, that's a lot of construction. We're up at 50,000 construction. But we're gonna need to build some more. So we need another 19,000. I think we can turn off colonial affairs entirely, or turn it all the way down. Because we are finished colonizing, because we are gonna start needing some of this. Whoop. Game didn't like that. Okay. Yeah. I'm acting as if that's the real problem here. So the Blue Shirt Society is getting suppressed. I guess we can place a few other guys on fronts here. Probably the only front that matters is this one. Or these two. So we'll place kind of more on there. But we also created an enormous amount of jobs by creating all these construction centers and also schools. So we'll see how we can get that to work out together. So you guys are really mad. Super, super mad. We've changed a lot of laws to, like, upset people kind of recently. We are now running negative on this, but that should tick down as we take colonial affairs down to level 1. Yeah, look at this. 3 different movements. And we have an election coming up. Got the auto queue doing some work at the end here. Building all this stuff. Now let's see, you have to be minus 75 fearful here. You're gonna back down. We have to decide where we want to put the other new construction centers as well. I mean, I think I like eventually incorporating some of these territories. We have to get like exactly, we have to be a little precise here. So we're up to 55k. Republic of Conscience. Do we want the Liberal Party or blue shirts in CPC? Probably Liberal Party. Although they're really mad at us. They're minus 40 mad at us. They do not like the... Nobody liked the change to isolationism. I guess I could swap it back. Then Rev's not going to succeed. And of course we get another Rev ourselves. Which... will... in one of our subject territories, which will always pop off because the modifier is huge. They will never ever back down. I understand it's so your own revolutions never back down. We now have an unhealthy economy. Paying a ton for government wages. How much of this is construction? Well, it's not even mostly construction. That's wild. Oh, we have some places that can build dye plantations. Didn't have that before. Oh, did Great Britain back down? That must have been what happened. Yeah, it just says all China. Perfect. Yeah, we got all these nat resources to expand now. Now, good thing we have 56,000 construction, because otherwise we wouldn't be able to build this much. Okay, I guess we'll just expand all of it. Oh, we could declare another war. What am I doing? Let's annex France as well. Poor France. You don't deserve to go out like this, my friend. Well, oil's the big one, I think. gonna have to swap over PMs. I think I wait until France backs down before swapping them over. We, of course, we're cruising and constructing about 1,400. I think this is probably the max I can keep going. Even having everything auto-produced. I guess we could incorporate all of Great Britain. It doesn't really matter. We don't have 20 years to incorporate anyways. We're gonna run a deficit for, like, the rest of the game. If we can. The economy doesn't grow by too much. Tahiti. What a nice place to be. Alright, we fully expanded the rubber. Now the sulfur, which these should finish pretty quick as well. Lead. Lead's something we really needed. We're running a deficit. Wood we're also running a deficit in. You know, be like that sometimes. What is... Oh, this is France. It's like, what is this war? Oh no, we're starting to make money. No! As we increase construction, it should actually drive up wages in like all the territories that construction uses the goods, which should actually make us make more money because we're not paying for any of the construction goods ourselves because we have a huge investment pool transfers. So up to speed 3. Figure speed 3 with the extra lag is kind of like speed 2. Little auto-regulation there. Of course, gonna have to swap over a ton of PMs. And build a ton of railroads. There's so much coal that's available in Great Britain. We might even want to switch back to religious schools. Because we discriminate on the basis of religion, but we don't discriminate on the basis of the other stuff, but, of ethnicity, we don't care, but religion we do. Alright. So now, let's get the construction up. 69,000. We do it for the memes. We can build a skyscraper? What the hell? We did control click. It's gonna let us build up to 10 skyscrapers. I mean, okay. That's a bug. To have 35,000 construction in the queue, sorry. 30 construction. And almost certainly these places will need rails. So the Social Democratic Party gets 60% of the votes. That's a lot of percents. Okay, so we will reform the government. We do need this guy to stay in, the vanguardist. Because he's pushing the law, but we could take the rural folk out for now. Oh, geez. Yeah. Okay. And we can't put the literati in because they're mad. But This will speed up Council Republic quite a bit as well. France back down. Perfect. So now we will go in and swap over PMs. Actually, no, let's get these guys too. And then swap over PMs. And then maybe try and map bait just the big countries out. Out of existence. Something like this. Why don't we say, you get to come along? I mean, I actually don't think it does anything until they're fully incorporated, so this is actually just kind of a waste. Because the end date is not even... We don't end in 41. So let's not. I don't think it's slowly ramps up. I think it's... Or actually, I can't remember. And we'll just do it. It might slowly ramp up. So we'll get half incorporated. Victoria would approve of this situation, getting colonized by China. I like to think. Yeah, there's our colony, as it were. The sun doesn't set on the Chinese Empire. Alright. Oh yeah, we want to swap over PMs. Oh yeah. Let's get you all on arc welding. Obviously. Now there's 200 in the queue, which should boost us 9%-ish. Which is going to put us pretty close to where we want to be. Oh, we wanted to wait until we had... Yeah, that's right. Until we had the United States as well. This revolution's never gonna pop off. Council Republic is doing well. I think we are starting to uptick a little bit here. Patagonian migration from who? Chile? That's China. I think Chile is still around though. Yeah, they are. Why is it +1 in the queue? Madness. Oh, but we do have a bunch more rural stuff to build in all of the newly acquired French territory, so... And of course, as I was saying earlier, rails are needed. We're just gonna slap down and I no longer care about ensuring that we have the maximum, the absolute maximum throughput bonus, you know, for our auto-expanding places. We're just gonna set everything to auto-expand. Well, this isn't what I'm talking about. I'm talking about these. We're gonna expand the rural ones ourselves. But we're gonna set all of these to auto-expand. I know there's some level 1 ones. Don't care. They can auto-build up too. Inefficient, whatever. When you have 58,000 construction, you really stop caring. Except we're not gonna expand arms or war machines. Or munitions. To lag again. The Monday morning bliss. Breathe it in. This is what efficiency looks like. You may not like it, but this is what a peak construction physique looks like. Oh baby, put them all on switchboards. Now we can, if we want to empower the church, do clerical educators. And kind of have them split a little bit, because we did want to kind of have a, want to try and see if we can get the Uber government where we have, where we have 4 guys in power that are over 40% each. Or sorry, over 20% each. So you get the 20% bonus instead of the regular one. Sorry about that. We are back. We are unpausing, and we are off and away. Whatever I was talking about, obviously, I don't remember what I was talking... Well, I mean, it's not obvious to you that I don't remember, but I'm telling you now I don't remember. But we have this war with the United States that's about to pop off, and by pop off, I mean they almost certainly back down. We still have a bugged out battalion. Not our problem. We will assign a couple guys to the front, but this war almost certainly doesn't pop off. We can check to see if they somehow like have a monstrous gold reserves and a ton of loyalists or something like this. This revolution might pop off because this has been gaining steam. Radicals are going up. So this is our America war. And they are fearful, but how fearful? Yeah, they have max reserves. This war actually could happen. Let's see if these colors run again, I suppose. I think their capital is over here, so we'll put these guys there. Not strategically most sound place for the capital. Although in 1.2, the AI has been a bit more uppity about moving the capital, but it is the capital state of the United States, so we'll put some troops on it. Like a true powerlifter, I have some Sour Patch Kids as well. Solidarity is getting activated and deactivated. So now we're getting a lot of loyalists from 27 million a month. So many. And this is starting to come down. Awesome. I don't think this rev is too powerful either. Sitting at 62,000 construction. So we're almost there for the day goal. And they back down. So we could actually start another war. It's crazy we spent like 3 episodes just being able to get 1 or 2 wars. And now the episode where we give up on world conquest, we just get 3 wars off in a row. So now I think we're going to try and map paint as much as possible. Well, I did want to tell myself not to remember, or not to forget to conquer Greece. I was very clear with myself on that. So I guess we could have a... Whoa. Can't have that, where they're, I suppose Tripolitania is the most... It's cramping our map painting the most, so we can puppet them. Not a very useful puppet, but we kind of don't care about usefulness at this point. Oh, did we have the revolution back down? That's wild. We haven't been getting much of that action. Our subjects are revolution, or maybe we fought it and forgot. I can't remember. Tutus cheekily abandons them instantly. Luca does not. Oh wait, no, Luca's on our side, I guess. Yeah, everyone abandons. We will switch over the PMs now, though. And just put everything on auto expand. We only have 5k actually being constructed. I suppose if we want to get to 50 If we want to get to 50 billion by the end of the game, we actually do have to construct a lot, but man, I'm not feeling all that lag. You know what I mean? I guess we're trying to do Council Republic, so we won't bother putting everything on, what's it called? Publicly traded, because that'll get swapped off pretty soon here anyways. No frontier lasts forever, that's true. We actually don't... Gold is not that profitable, relative to the other minerals, which is kind of funny. Oh. Didn't mean to switch it, but we did. And what Council Republic will do is it'll change all of the capitalists to instead machinists and farmers and laborers, which will do a few things. First, it'll get rid of the Industrialists completely, which is something we're okay with at this juncture in the game. But that also eliminates our investment pool transfer, except for our investment pool accumulation. But we have 2.5 accumulated anyways, so kind of don't care too much. And we can always raise taxes. We have taxes on the absolute minimum right now. I'm gonna swap all these over. We do want to get up to 90% literacy. We might not even get that achievement this game, but we'll let those fall where they may. Swap these over to stuff. Similar to things. And we will make sure everything... Well, we don't want everything. Well, it's whatever. It's probably not even the best PM for them. Definitely want those on mixed production. We'll leave that alone for now. Revolution in miniature. Oh, we're gonna take the enactment chance. Everyone's mad at us anyway. I mean, the min-maxy thing to do is actually to check, but Tripolitania backs down. Perfect. So we will continue, I guess. Siam's pretty big. We are hemorrhaging money now with this construction, of which we are using very little. Steel, it's kind of the important too. We actually wanted that mixed. I think we're going to switch off of houseware plastics, actually. Just for the sake of our sanity. Oh, we can't switch on all of those. Damn. Didn't mean to click that. Alright. I think we had it on in these three, maybe. Meant to switch that one over. That'll do. This is slowly creeping up. We do not really want the red. Oh, it's creeping down? Why does it say 84 and then max 83? Some paradox math there. Let's take a look at California. Let's expand all of these. Oil. Oh, so much oil. Give it to me. Thank you, Americas. Wow, there's a ton in Alberta. I didn't think America had Alberta. Alright. Logging camp time. Now this number should start shooting down once we fill up the queue because it makes all of our buildings more profitable that are involved in all that. Or shoot down is maybe not the best word, but it should go down. Alright. You're already building plus 10, plus 10. Yeah, you guys should be fine once all this finishes. You're not okay, so we'll just do that. One for you. One for you. One for you. One for you. Lesser Poland. I'll just put 10 down for you, Moscow. You'll use them eventually. Whoop, here comes the lag. That's not too bad. We only have 13k in the construction queue though, so that's something. Let's make sure, in case this war actually pops off, which seems unlikely, but let's see. They're only minus 57 because they have max reserve, so it can pop off. Let's make sure we add conquering Iraq. And Dutch East Indies is also in that. So let's add conquering some of their states as well. I guess we'll leave 35 just in case someone else decides they want to join. Unlikely that this goes through, but if it does, we do want the war to be kind of quick, and it is only minus 57, so they might actually decide, let's have a go. There's that lag we were talking about. I think we have a ton of battalions in reserve, but I don't think we're at the point where we really care enough to start recruiting generals and stuff. Also, we want to have the ability to recruit and promote generals in order to manipulate our clout. Did we not assign you? Yeah, we did. And this does come down off 2 million. Now it's less that we put stuff in the construction queue. Excuse me. Alright. We can restore legal guardianship. I don't have a problem with that. We might do that even. We'll see once Council Republic comes through. But back to expanding the rural territories. Probably don't need that stuff that much. Ooh, let's make sure all our trains are on the way we want them to be, and they are not. We want them all subsidized. I guess we could afford to not stimulate the economy this way. Considering we now have a bunch of extra construction center jobs. And it makes it easier to turn off all this stuff where we don't want it. Back up to negative 2 million. Oh no, what will we do? We only have gold reserves of $6 billion. That was sarcasm, by the way. Wow, that's so many gold mines. Like, Mexico, if you can stabilize, has such a nice spot in terms of its starting area because you get so many gold mines. Let's see about getting some railways here. I'll never have to click the Alt button again, though. I just realized in this run. Because, well, I'll never need to put something at the front of the queue. Construction's creeping up. I don't know why it's creeping up a little slow. I guess some places we're not fully employed. We're gonna let it creep a little bit and then go for the kill on this 69,000 construction. And then we might just delete a ton of them. Because we really don't need them. Oop. I guess we should have just shift-clicked it. Galathea is back at it again. With this is the 4th revolution that they've had against us. So that's fun. I think this war, I feel like this war actually is going to go through, which is unfortunate. Damn. I mean, hopefully it doesn't, but... we have 230 battalions in reserve. We're going to deficit spend until the rest of the game. I really actually kind of want to try and take a crack at getting rid of 6.5 billion in reserves. And our investment pool of 2.6 billion. But I don't think that happens. Holding steady here at 84. We gonna back down or nah? Nope. We're not. Alright, cool, fair enough. We got ourselves a war. I guess we could have annexed. Dutch East Indies maybe would have been a play. Ooh. A little lag. Missed an opportunity to do my look no hands joke. Terrible. Bring down the price of iron. Economy's grown 2 billion in this episode, roughly. So maybe we can do 50 billion by the end. Just increase government spending. And now we're making money now that the queue is super full, because we are not paying for the investment pool transfer at all, or any of the construction goods. You see, investment pool transfer is covering all the construction goods, but the increased demands are making all our buildings more profitable. So that's why we switched to making money. Can't we just get along? Well, I don't think we're getting the Confucian scholars to like us in the next however long. So. Sierra Leone peasant revolt. I mean, we will have to. Now he is a feminist and he is a moderate. I'm gonna recruit him. Because I actually think we might want to turn back and go off of women in the workplace or whatever. Oh, now we're crunching money again. Huh. Oh, what's this? Quinine, is that also against us? That's pretty strong revolt. So... we get Council Republic, which is going to kind of turn everything upside down. And it makes people upset. But now, we get the nice red China as well. Oh my god, it hurts my eyes. It's like, it's too pink. It's not like a deep red, but we get the PROC. Alright, now what do we want to do? So this is going to get rid of all of the Industrialists. They're really upset about it. But I think it will provoke event chain that's, we're going to get a lot more vanguardists and like anarchists and, you know, people that are happy with what we're doing. We could go anarchy. Let's not do that yet. I think we want to continue up towards more censorship. Because we are running, we do need the authority. It would be quite nice. So let's try for this. It will radicalize the Confucian scholars even though they love it. This will not radicalize the trade unions. I can do militarized police force. I haven't experimented too much with this. I think it's not very good. Decrease radicals from discrimination, though. I think we have a movement. We could go for propertied women. No one hates this. It makes some people happy. I think we have a movement. And we get some of the birth rate back. Let's do propertied women. Just kind of a little bit of a transitionary law. Oop. We gotta wait for everything to calculate. It is a Monday after we swapped over to Council Republic. The big thing, what Council Republic is doing right now, or the big thing it's swapping, is making all these worker cooperatives, which are owned by laborers and machinists, which if you see, Our trade unions and rural folk and trade unions and Confucian scholars. Not a lot of literati. This is unfortunate. We will have to bolster the literati in other ways, I think. But if I recall correctly, we can still get some literati from, you know, these buildings here. We're gonna do secular admin, though. And, that'll be good. And people in the government are starting to be okay with us a little bit more. Armed forces are super happy. Trade unions kind of happy. Or trade unions also very happy. We don't really care about the armed forces bonus. We're probably going to take them out of government next election chance. Can we take them out now? No. We want to put the... We want to make the literati happy, though. Running this negative, though, is not good. So we will stop suppressing the petite bourgeoisie for now. The Red Army, for the motherland, they gained the proletarian ideology. So they will always be happy with us. We probably can't get their authority down too much. No, that doesn't work. We want no part of that. Yeah, we have an advantage there. We have a guy coming in there. We have a guy coming in there. We should be winning this war pretty handedly. Alright, back to building. Huh. Yeah, liberal revolt, schmiberal revolt. Really, I wish you could just tell them to handle their own thing too, you know, if you wanted. Oh, baby. Getting crunched. Now, we're getting money from the investment pool transfer. That is directly draining from the investment pool. There's no more investment pool growth throughout the rest of this entire game, so we might actually get through this 2.5 billion, but I kind of don't think so. Yeah. The PROC is here. Now let's make sure everything's auto-expanding. Again, we stopped caring about min-maxing the, well, we care about that. We don't want to be subsidizing one of the buildings and not all of them. Switch these all over to secular to try and make the literati a little bit stronger. We're probably going to have to bolster them if we want to get them up to 20%. Although they're real big mad at us right now. We could switch off of isolationism, I suppose. I really like the 50% authority. There's no one to trade with, so it doesn't matter that we can't trade, which is kind of the biggest thing for isolationism. Yeah, people hate that law. And let's do some whack-a-mole. Haven't done that in a while. We're at 63,000 construction. That was probably way too many railroads that we built there in the Rift Valley. Yeah, let's not build that many. And let's get to 69,000 construction like we said we were going to. Florida seems like a nice place to live. don't think we're actually going to get, or I'm uncertain we're going to get a high enough literacy rate. Unless we do separation of church and state. Go. Property of women's taking off a bit. We are legitimate. Can we push it more somehow? Yeah, we're just encouraging manufacturers in a bunch of places. We finally have a name above our country, though. We are not the nameless, faceless China. $64. Holy. Go. That should handle that. What about over here? Oop. I hate all these really small states. You just had to make every state in the United States a state, didn't you? Can't offend the US population by calling it the Northeast, can you? How come California gets their own state and we don't? I meant to click a second. Don't know if I did. A lot of state-owned jobs here. Standard of living is creeping up a little bit since we enacted Council Republic, which seems to me to be the biggest advantage. Is so you completely get rid of the upper strata. They are just collapsing. And instead you trade it for a more overall flat society with overall higher standard of living. Really hate how this bugs out a bit. With regards to railroad location. Actually, I don't really hate it. It's just mildly obnoxious. Conquer Malaya here. So we will expand all this stuff. Give you some railroads. Probably gonna need one in East Java as well. And we conquered some countries. Let's see if we can expand resources at all. And we are currently sitting at 65,000 construction. So almost there. Ooh, look at that fly. So responsive. Is that because we only have 8K in the queue? I'm not just brain deadly clicking on the same spot because I know it's not working. Oop. There's the lag. Monday morning. Alright. Where do we want to put these last construction centers? Put it in Brandenburg, I guess. I think that'll take us up. We'll just need to do one more place after this. Where is the... There it is. I know I clicked you. There we go. Glassworks, maybe? We are burning through some money. Not gonna matter, but our people are happy. That's what counts. Now we're trying to enact property to women. Let's take a look at the unemployment. Yeah, we have 70 million unemployment, so unemployment's good climbing. Of course, our total pop has climbed quite a bit too since we last looked. But kind of keen on getting this property to women so we get a better birth rate, which is something we care about now. Generally speaking, birth rate kind of sucks for expanding population. Migration is much stronger, but when you are the world, it's kind of you can't siphon off pops from anyone anymore. Whoa, why are we losing this war? What the hell? An anarchist literati? Hell yeah, brother. I think we did recruit you. Just a little bit of lag. There you are. Throw you in there. Discord with the rural folk. Kind of want them to grow, but they will push through. This is the fourth revolution of the Danes. We do get the Communist Society, or the Anarchist Society. Which is now actually pretty nice, because we could swap out the Social Democratic Party. We're going to keep them in government right now, because they're actually what's driving the legitimacy, but now, a little more fine-tuned, we can do stuff. This revolution is creeping up ever so slightly, except it says max of 81, so I guess it's creeping down now. The fascist Dutch. Look at all these plays. The 6th Galatian Rev, as it were. So this is why we can't do a world conquest. It's because we just get stuck in a quagmire of our subjects' civil wars. That we cannot escape from out underneath. We needed to do the world conquest way, way differently. We are at 66,000 construction. So just gotta find some other place. I guess I like Picardy. Just gonna do, I guess we could do all 35 and then see where we're at. Not trying to overshoot it, you know what I'm saying? Although now maybe we don't go after Jabal Shamar because they look like our colors. So for the thumbnails, it's good. All right. So we finished those construction centers, right? Oh, they're not all arc welding. Let's switch. Then we got 35 more coming in. Property and women is passing. We got a million little revolutions going from our subjects. Our standard of living is creeping up. It's actually, I would probably call that more than a creep, but look at the upper strata, they are disappearing. They are getting eliminated. Now, of course, they are going to radicalize, and they are. 99.5% of these pops are receiving welfare payments, raising their standard of living. So, kind of where welfare comes back to bite you, we would just as soon have them turn into other pops, but right now it's going to be a little bit slower because they have workers' protections. But this is okay. All in time. All in good time. 67,000. I guess we'll incorporate you guys and I don't know, give you some motor industries. Somebody's already got a bunch of industries. We'll incorporate them. And 35 more. And then let's get some of these up to 51, shall we? Some of these industries. Or at least furniture. Actually, let's do it close to GDPs. I don't think we're going to be able to, by end date, have 50 billion GDP. It's a try for another run, I think. Maybe if we were committed to pausing and actually constructing with 67,000 construction, but I might have to fill the queue though for the memes. 69,000 worth of construction. Ugh. That's gonna be painful. Oop, didn't mean to zoom in here. Are you already built? No, one more week. Only need 1,000. $300 more. Well, we will take the enactment chance from this event. Don't normally take it, but definitely what we want here. We're up to 68k construction. Of course, we're just hemorrhaging money, paying these people to do nothing. It's very inefficient. But, well, sometimes you just gotta do it. So they are employing up, so they should get to 69,000, I think. We're close. Good old fascist Netherlands to the rescue. I think we don't have everything exploited as much as possible. I think I get quieter and quieter as the episode goes on. This episode's getting real long, though. Yeah. Just trying to put the nail in the coffin here. I'm gonna zoom in, see where we're at in terms of employment here in Normandy. I think it's gonna be fully employed, though. Oh, it's not yet. So once it gets fully employed, I think this will put us at 69,000. So, yep, we're getting there. Here it is. The memes, my friends. We do it for the memes. Come on. Did it just go down? Why is it going down? Come on. Devastation from radicalism? Just another 252. We're so close to 69,000 construction. No, you're going the wrong. Going the right way. Up, up, up. Let's go. I'm gonna have to build like one more construction center or something. Alright, 157 more construction, and we will be there. Said more, not less. Are we really just gonna be just shy? Alright, you bested me here. Oh, we're gonna get it. Come on. A 69,000 construction. We did it. Let's go, baby. And of course, it's going to get a little bit higher, but we did it. We got there. We have the construction. We have the resources. We can do it now. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe. You know, do the YouTube algorithm stuff. We also, this episode, got the PROC by switching to, you know, Council Republic, which is nice. We could probably start using a different flag now. And we got 69,000 construction. Part of our pivot, we are going to try and reform the government over next episodes and try and get, you know, some bigger bonuses, try and make these guys happy, try and increase loyalists, decrease radicals, this sort of thing. It's a little bit hard when you have this big a population and you can't pass some of the laws you want. Like, I think we do want total separation, but we might have to go, instead of going total separation, we might have to swap from public schools to religious schools, which give conversion instead. And then we just convert the pops, and then we might even go back to state religion, because I don't know. This is the way. Oh, no one supports state religion though. Unreal. Who supports freedom of conscience? We can't switch back to state religion. Cursed. The Confucian scholars and the literati in this group are just like unreal. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed. 69,000 construction. Take care. Have a good one. I think I already said YouTube algo stuff, so yeah.